begin with that shocking news this morning. Breaking: Toby Keith died last night at the age of 62. He was one of country music's biggest stars. Toby Keith had been diagnosed with stomach cancer. Red Solo Cup, courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue, and Beer for My Horses were among his biggest hits. A statement on his official X account said he passed peacefully and fought his fight with grace and courage.
Yes. It's steel.
But you can't be any geek off the street. Gotta be handy with the steel, if you know what I mean.
Keep it real.
Keeping it real.
Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Steven and this is Steel Keeping It Real. So I'm not going to do the normal introduction of the Twangin' Tuesday because y'all know it's Tuesday, but it's a different Tuesday, and the reason why is that when I learned of Toby Keith passing, I was kind of torn. If you've been on my channel before, especially on a Tuesday, or even seen in my comments, I have said before that I would never play Toby Keith on my channel.
Yeah.
And there is a reason behind that. But when somebody passes away, you gotta let certain things go. So I'm gonna let it go, at least for today.
Respect, West Side.
And so I am going to do a Toby Keith song. Now, the song that I'm going to do is called As Good As I Once Was. It seemed kind of fitting to play a song like that. And I've never heard this song. Yet this song came out in 2005, right after my birthday in 2005. Now, one of the reasons I decided to do it around this time frame is because it was around this time frame, the certain things that Toby Keith was doing was the reason why I was like, you know what, I'm done with Toby Keith. I never knew I would have a channel to where I'd have a platform to where I had a choice where, you know, to play him or to not play him. I just, you know, basically said, like, I'm done. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Now let's take a look at what this song did on the charts and blammo. It went to number 2 in Canada country, number 1 on the US Hot Country Songs, and number 28 on the Billboard Hot 100. So, you know, I am surprised I've never heard this song. I listened to like 10 seconds of it and I was like, I don't recognize this song at all. Because again, around 2005, I wasn't going to many bars. I was going to more like clubs or on specific nights, and on those particular nights, because there was like a club around 2005 that I went to that was had BBW night, and I used to go there. I think that was on a Saturday, and those nights, you know, you would hear maybe the most popular country dance songs, and then you'd hear all the like hip hop, R&B, pop songs, because clubs want to get people on the dance floor. So I wasn't, you know, not a lot of people were wanting to hear country in those types of situations. So I'm almost positive I don't know this song, but you know what? I will give it a shot, even though I might have had a bias previously about listening to any Toby Keith songs. I can tell you, I think I Love This Bar. That's a Toby Keith song, and I was going to play that, but you know, I know that more people view my videos when it's a first time reaction, and I don't fake my reactions. I don't even put in the title, well, if it's a first time reaction, I make sure that I put in their reaction review if I've already heard the song or know the song, and if I don't know the song, I will put in their first time reaction. So those of you who go to my videos going like, you know the song, yeah, I put it in my title or even in my description. You know, I know the song, and that's how you make the distinction. So if you like videos like this and others on my channel, please don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification button, because I'm trying to do at least 10 videos each and every week. So without any further ado, here is Toby Keith and As Good As I Once was.
I triple dog dare ya!
She said, I seen you in here before. I said, I've been here a time or two. She said, hello, my name is Bobby Joe. Meet my twin sister, Betty Lou. And we're both feeling kinda wild tonight. You're the only cowboy in this place. And if you're up for a rodeo, I'll put a big Texas smile on your face. I said, girls, I ain't as good as I once was. I got a few years on me now. But there was a time back in my prime when I could really lay it down. And if you need some love tonight, then I might have just enough. I ain't as good as I once was, but I'm as good once as I ever was. I still hang out with my best friend Dave. I've known him since we were kids at school. Last night he had a few shots, got in a tight spot, hustling a game of pool with a couple of redneck boys, one great big fat biker man. I heard David yell across the room, hey buddy, how about a helping hand? I said, Dave, I ain't as good as I once was. My, how the years have flown. But there was a time back in my prime when I could really hold my own. But if you wanna fight tonight, guess those boys don't look all that tough. I ain't as good as I once was, but I'm as good once as I ever was. I used to be hell on wheels back when I was a younger man. Now my body says that you can't do this, boy, but my pride says, oh yes you can. I ain't as good as I once was. That's just the cold hard truth. I still throw a few back, talk a little smack when I'm feeling bulletproof. So don't double dog dare me now, 'cause I'd have to call your bluff. I ain't as good as I once was, but I'm as good once as I ever was. May not be good as I once was, but I'm as good once as I ever was.
All right. I can say that that was highly entertaining. And on so many different levels, I can relate. The reason why is that, you know, in my younger days, I'll say it, I was the shit. and I had certain amount of game, and the whole thing about the bar scene, I completely understand. As I've gotten older, as I've gotten a little less mobile, I know certain things don't work the way they used to because I'm diabetic, so I know all about that particular instance that I can definitely relate. The other part about getting into fights, I can tell you I haven't been in a fight since around the early 2000s, and that's because as you get older, don't get into those situations. You know where and when they might happen. So if you, number one, don't invite that stuff, guys. You learn. There's a lot of once you get past a certain age, there's a lot of times you just don't get in the fights. You don't get in those situations. And yeah, it's been around that time when drinking was involved. I believe, God, was it even then? That was almost a fight, and that was with somebody that I knew who got upset. But yeah, it's been a long time since I've gotten into a fight. Now, I know when it was the last time I got into a fight. It was somewhere in the 90s, mid 90s, and I fought my roommate inside of a Denny's. People just remember that we were in the area where I was a waiter at a restaurant, and he was a dishwasher, and so he was. I was in the area where you get the food from the cooks, and you get it plated, and then you go out to the dining area. And he decided he wanted to start something with me, and all the customers remember is they saw me pick this dude up, who I'm 5'8". And at that time, I would have been about 200 pounds. And he was about 6'5", and he was probably about a good 250. And all they said is they saw me pick up this dude, and all of a sudden I disappeared because I picked up the dude and ran across the room and slammed him into the wall.
Damn!
He didn't fuck with me no more. I got kicked out that night. But he didn't fuck with me no more. And so there's that. So you know what? I can see that Toby Keith is entertaining. I even remember seeing the Red Solo Cup. God, you couldn't get away from that fucking song around the time frame that it came out. I remember that song as well. So, I knew he was highly entertaining, but, you kind of forget when you don't, listen to them anymore. So there's that. So rest in peace to Toby Keith. I hope you're not in pain anymore. Well, I know you're not in pain anymore because, but rest in peace, Toby Keith. So, if you are still here, I thank you very much for staying tuned. I really do appreciate it. First and foremost, I want you guys to like the videos as much as I like making them for you. After that, all you need to do to help me out with the channel is to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Peace.